Gulf Coast independent wrestling fans, welcome back to another fantabulous edition of the Front Row Fanatics. At this current juncture in time, yes, I'm practicing some of my 50 and 25-cent words. At this current juncture in time, we are doing a review of Culture Shock Wrestling's Wired show. So with that being said, I'll turn it over to my tag team partner, Mr. Internet.
All right, coming up, match number 8. This was a very special occasion in that one of CSW's alumni returned to the Gulf Coast. I'm talking about none other than Mr. Syndicated Saturday Night, BTY, Colby Godwin, coming straight down from Philly, and where he's up there working with Ring of Honor, to take on somebody he has never won a pinfall over here on the Gulf Coast. I'm talking about the Master of Devastation, Cameron Frost. First thing I noticed about this match is Colby Godwin has dropped even more weight. Making him more agile in the ring, making him more just to move better.
Proving his cardio.
Exactly, insane cardio. The beginning stages of the match, the CSW higher-ups banned Dorian Bulldozer Brewer and David Prime from ringside. And boy, what a match this was. Watching Cameron Frost and BTY Colby Godwin is like a chess match. Both of them thinking 3 or 4 moves ahead. Cameron Frost shows why he utilizes the hybrid style in this match. He can counter just about any variation or style of wrestling. And in the end, it was Colby Godwin that got the win, 1-2-3 over the Master of Devastation Cameron Frost with the finisher Emerald Flosion.
Sweet. I was really excited for this match because it pit 2 of my very favorite Gulf Coast wrestlers against each other, and as you stated earlier, BTY had never earned a victory over Cameron Frost, so that had to be kind of stuck in his craw a little bit, and he had a lot to prove, especially after constantly battling with Cameron Frost and always being on the losing end. And then you had all the naysayers and everything when he took off to Philly, blah blah blah, all the message board crap.
Yeah.
So he's come back, taking a break from his training up there in Philly and everything, to come down and battle his, shall we say, arch nemesis or whatever,
right,
and earn a clean 1-2-3 victory in the middle of the ring over one of the Gulf Coast's finest wrestlers in Cameron Frost. So I was excited for the match. It's another one of those where, I was really into it and enjoyed it, but I hate it when they put 2 of my 2 favorite guys together.
Right.
The crowd was psyched for it,
Got a few goosebumps.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. The place was packed. You could feel the tension in the air as these 2 guys were battling out in the ring. And like you said, in the end, BTY earned his first pinfall victory over Cameron Frost there at the Wired show. So I say congrats to BTY on that victory.
And to Cameron Frost, because they put on a hell of a match.
And, to both of them, phenomenal effort in the ring. The crowd was, like I said, they were just ecstatic after this match.
All right, well, moving right along, we're hitting the main event. This is a triple threat barbed wire elimination match for the CSW Havoc Championship.
Yeah,
it pitted the current champion, Mr. Violence, John Riker, taking on Super Nerd Lane Smart and Mike Metal. Condition of the match was, if Mike Metal did not get back that Havoc Championship, he would be gone from CSW. And, we've hit a few Wired shows in our day, him more than me, but when you go into a Wired match, you got to expect the unexpected. And this match produced great results. First, I want to just say Mike Metal is one of the most agile big men I have seen wrestle anywhere. I mean, he hits cruiserweight moves, and he's at least, what?
I do 250.
250, 265, somewhere in that range, and I've seen him do some incredible stuff. Lane Smart, don't judge a book by its cover. The guy is sadistic and tough as nails.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, John Riker, you have to give the advantage to him. This guy has done more Wired matches, I think, than anybody else. In this match, they utilized the staple guns. Lane Smart, at one point, lit his hand on fire and chopped John Riker. Something I'd never seen before at first. Balloons filled with thumbtacks, ladies and gentlemen. Something very unique and something very creative. There was a box fan plywood with barbed wire on it. A very vicious match. At one point in the match, Mike Metal eliminated Lane Smart when he one-handed... I'm getting ahead of myself. When he one-handed choke-slammed him through a table. And that eliminated Lane Smart, which left John Riker and Mike Metal. And these 2 battled it out in what can only be called an epic battle. And the end saw John Riker choke slam Mike Metal into that plywood table with barbed wire and thumbtacks, getting the 1-2-3.
And showing once again why he is a hardcore icon in the Gulf Coast independent scene. Showing that Mossy Head is his house.
Yes.
And come heaven, hell, or high water, he was going to win that Wired match and retain the Havoc belt in another typical brutal, bloody, sadistic type of match that only the twisted minds at CSW can come up with.
And only us twisted fans can enjoy.
Absolutely. We love it. We love it. You know, blood, guts, violence. A lot of people rag on hardcore. I myself personally happen to like it when it's done properly.
Right.
And, you know, for this one match, the only hardcore match in the show, it topped off an excellent show put on by CSW there. And once again, John Riker shows why he is the man.
Well, fans, that was not it. At the conclusion of the match, of course, Mike Metal, John Riker, both of them laid out when who should appear, the story of the year, Brian Cage. In an impromptu match, he challenged John Riker for that Havoc Championship. He then proceeded to beat the living hell out of John Riker with Excalibur and eventually pinned him 1, 2, 3, thus making Brian Cage the new Havoc Champion.
Yes, typical Brian Cage. Cheese dick, weasel, sneaky, conniving little wormy turd that he is. Won't face the man straight up when he's fresh. He waits until after he's in a brutal 30-minute hardcore barbed wire ring rope match, and then he jumps on him, and because he knows Riker has heart and he has honor, and he's going to defend that title with everything, no matter what the circumstances. Here's Cage, comes in there after his match and had plenty of time to recoup between his match and the main event, challenges Riker, you know, who's a bloody mess, and gets the cheap, tainted, and I say tainted, win for that Havoc title.
Well, after John Riker had lost the title, in a show of respect, him and Mike Metal both shook hands, gave each other a hug, knowing they shared something special that night. They gave the fans something special, and they left it all in the ring and on the floor in piles of sweat and blood.
Yeah, my boss got blood all over his shirt, man.
Right.
It was cool. But, you know, yeah, a lot of people, you know, they can say what they will about Mike Metal, even though I don't like his association with Victor Crew. Over the years, I've seen Mike Metal in a lot of awesome matches there in CSW.
Not just hardcore either.
Absolutely. It's not going to be the same without him there, but somehow I just got a sneaking suspicion we haven't seen the last of Mike Metal.
If we see a pork chop sandwich lying around, we'll know what's up.
I hear you. I hear you.
I think we need to take a break.
Absolutely.
Say hi to Joey Saint and Brody.
What's up?
See ya. Scum of the earth, baby. Bringing the pain. Believe me, I felt that pain on my back.
Pubic hair.
Ow, dying. Fresca.